at the CCC, I think across the street. So if you want to go see that, it's in 3 minutes. Other than that, enjoy. Wow, these tracks are great.
I've been doing just a lot of our.
That's a nice setup. Oh, what's in this one? Oh, wow. Oh, look, new issue. The odds and ends. That's a good setup. I like that. Two bags for $2. Another blingy bling coming my way after the end of this.
What was your best experience?
Today. Today.
Just
the big blowout closing sale, meeting tons of nice people, hanging out in Milwaukee.
I'm gonna be selling so many zines for so cheap.
I know. I have to go over there.
Come pick through them.
I will.
Make me an offer. We're only one day only. Everything must go one day only. If you see anything you like, make me an offer on it. Everything's cheap, 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 cheap. Everything must go. I just keep yelling at people as they walk by. That's like my best tactic.
How's that panning out?
I'm up $1 so far,
Okay.
which I think puts me in the top 50 percentile of the people here today. So far, I'm doing all right. No complaints.
I moved to Chicago in the year 2000. I'd done a bunch of zines before, but not for a little while. But then I started doing a new zine called Proof I Exist. Back in the day, I used to read zines, and they were from all over. And then once I lived in a big city of Chicago, I could read all these zines that were from Chicago. And I started to realize all this stuff I loved to read was like done by people right there in the same town as me. So I started emailing them, started writing them, started becoming friends with them. You know, I would go around to different shows and stuff and sell my zine, and then I thought, you know, I should take like my friends' zines too, and they give them some of mine, and I'll take some of theirs, and then we'll help each other sell zines.
I'm still gonna keep writing. I'm not dropping out of the scene. I'm tired of writing reviews.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I don't want to update another website for a while. You know what I mean? That's all. I'm gonna keep writing. You know, I love zines. Might be moving
Out of this.
out of Chicago. I think I'm gonna move to Albuquerque.
Back to Iowa.
Albuquerque.
Wow, that is even more.
Albuquerque. In Albuquerque.
Why Albuquerque?
Because it's nice. It's a little slower, a little more peaceful. Desert. Got the desert heat.
That Albuquerque was the last place I went where I totally was convinced I was going to be beat up by skinheads.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
I met a bunch of Chicago zinesters today that I didn't know. There's like a lot of people in Chicago doing stuff. You know, I'm not the only one. But what do I even do? You know, there's 4 of them in a row, 4 Chicagoans in a row. If someone in Chicago decides they want a zine distro, like they'll start one. There's nothing stopping them, you know. Like I talked to different people about taking it over, and some people were interested, but then when it came down to the nuts and bolts of it, they didn't want to hassle with it. So.
Some of my zine hoes. I'll be keeping her out all over town.
He inspired me to start writing a zine. I saw your documentary at my school, which was...
For some reason, she still wanted to be a zine student.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We sometimes it's a bumpy road to get involved.
It was exciting to like help my friends like get their stuff like out there into the world. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good time. It was like a good way to meet people. It was a good way to meet people within Chicago, and it was like a good way to get Chicago stuff outside of Chicago also.
I think how many zines you can put in this? $5. Fill this shoebox with whatever zines you want.
I think I'm going to take you up on the box offer.
Are you?
But you're going to have to hold the camera.
Okay.
So do I fill it or do I fill it?
You fill it till it's full.
Right. But you know, like you can do. I pack boxes for a living. You got to understand. So I know
you're good at filling. The lid has to be able to go on.
Okay. This is a fine bargain. So what is the Zach mystery envelope?
A bunch of comics drawn by a 12-year-old.
Sold.
It's awesome.
So if it was from Chicago, I would distro it. Even if it was terrible, I have zines I never sold, you know. but the concept of like this unity, I want it to be inclusive, not exclusive. And part of that is that you're going to end up with stuff that's not so great. But I wanted to encourage people to do it anyway, because even if you're doing something that's no good, you should still do it and do it. I think if you're going to be a distro, you have to have a focus. There's a lot of distros. So having it a Chicago focus, it helped me from a collection point, because you can't just say I'm going to distro everything. You can't. There's so much stuff out there.
And you realize this is the 80th anniversary of zines.
I did not realize that.
So you quit on the 80th anniversary. So
how significant? It was the octuple times 10 anniversary.
So stack of Judas Goat Quarterly right there.
it'll get smaller. I guarantee you that.
No, I don't owe anything to the scene, and I'm not egomaniacal enough to think that anything revolves around me. I don't even think it'll be noticed that much, honestly. I have a huge collection of crappy old VHS videos from thrift stores that I want to start editing down and putting online. My friends do a website called everythingisterrible.com. I'm 8 chapters into a book I'm writing. I want to do that kind of stuff. I want to do creative stuff and play guitar, because I just learned how to play guitar.
All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I think I'm going to say that's full.
Okay, okay.
That looks like that's a box of zines.
It looks like a fine bargain. I didn't get any Judas Go quarterlies, but I think otherwise.
I want to get back to like a more organic zine experience, where I write a zine and I give it to people, and then at some point I go to like a store or something and I buy a zine, I read it, and then I set it down. That's it.
Jordan, I'm Billy. Have you ever seen zines this awesome?
This awesome? No.
See? And have you ever seen deals this good?
How much order is it?
Starting out $1 each, but I'll make you all kinds of crazy deals. I'll trade for anything.
A backflip?
A backfoot?
What? Backflip?
Oh, can you do a backflip? Can you do a backflip? I would give you 5 zines for backflip. That would be awesome.
What about a botched effort?
Oh, I'll give you 10 zines for a botched effort.
Oh no,
I will give you 1 zine if you can do 10 push-ups. If I watch you do 10 push-ups right now, I'll give you a zine.
Alright, well I gotta find
That goes for you too.
I'll do it.
Let's see 10 push-ups.
You guys are triathletes, you can get a bunch of them. Come on.
Let's see what you got. Count them out.
Maybe we should
Alright, ready?
It's already up the page.
On your mark, get set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's free zine. Oh, he's going to go. He's got to do 20. He wants 2 free zines. How many is he up to? 18. 18. 19. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 30. 3 zines. Woo! He just did 30 push-ups in a row.
And he's not even winded.
I'm gonna give you 5 zines for that.
Holy crap.
Pick out 5
I think you had another
zines. You get 1. You got your zine? Which one did you go with? This. Judas Goat Quarterly. The one Joe turned down. First sale of the day, Judas Goat Quarterly.
Nice,
Boom.
nice.
You know, I wanted it to be a hobby. I didn't want it to be a job. I didn't want to be worrying about if I was making money. I didn't want to file for like a small business license or whatever. I just wanted it to be something like, you know, like anytime I would get an order in, when someone would send me money, I would try my hardest to get like the order out within a week, you know, and pretty much every time I did. Everyone says it, like stuff like that's a thankless job, but I wouldn't say that. I actually got thanked a lot, and I made like tons of friends. I had like a lot of fun. I got pen pals all over the country, so I had like a really great time doing it. And people, you know, someone ordered a couple copies of Next Stop Adventure from me, which Next Stop Adventure is great. Matt's like a great writer, and they had like got 1 copy of 1 zine of his, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm so excited that you have these other 2 issues. It's really great. Like, thank you for doing a distro. It's so cool." It's like I get little emails like that, and it makes you want to keep doing it, you know. So, but it'll all be good. Change is good.